All right, guys, it's your boy Josh back again with another video. And today, we have the Google Pixel 10 in the house in the indigo colorway. So let's go ahead and unbox this beast together and let's see what Google has done with this new Pixel 10. Now guys, I am very excited to test this new phone. You guys that have been following me for a while know that I am a huge Google Pixel fan. So let's take a look at this new Google Pixel 10 and this indigo colorway. Oh man. Now I never tried the standard Google Pixel 9 last year. I went ahead and bought the Google Pixel 9 Pro. So I'm excited to see how this $799 device feels, operates, and all of that good stuff. Now this is one area where I am a little bit concerned. It's eSIM only. I enjoy switching back and forth to all kinds of different phones. This is going to be fun here. Let's go ahead and take this recycled plastic off. And would you look at that? That blue is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm so excited that the standard Pixel 10 has the matte sides, which is crazy that the Pros do not. And then of course you get the glossy back glass as well. And guys, this color is just drop dead gorgeous. Take a full look around here. You have your antenna bands. You have no eSIM slot. You just have your speakers, probably a microphone as well, along with the USB-C port. You have your microphone up top and your power and volume rockers here. So let's go ahead and power this guy on. So far in hand, it feels very similar to my 9 Pro. I will say, I don't know why, but it actually feels a little lighter, which is weird. Maybe it's just the matte sides and the glossy, or the glossy back. I don't know, it feels really good though. Now, while this is booting up guys, let's take a look at Pixel Snap. I am very excited about this feature. So I have a couple of accessories here and I will leave links down below for you all to check them out. Ooh, a MagSafe kickstand slash pop socket type of device. Pops out like that. You can slide your fingers in and boom. The magnets are very strong on this phone. Feel great. So that pops out like that, or you can put it here in this little groove and use it as a stand. I'm gonna choose United States before something screws up. Yeah, dude. I am so hyped. The magnets on the back of this phone, I really wish Samsung did something like that. This to me is a game changer. I have a lot of different car chargers and phone stands and kickstands and other products. Let's take a look here at a wallet. This is not the color I would use for this particular setup. But just to give you an example of what that looks like, this is really awesome, guys. I'm so excited. One more. We've got the Alumu stand here, and boom! That comes out like so, or like so. Yeah, guys, this is so cool. Pixel Snap is a major win. Now let's go ahead and start the setup here. I am not going to set up this phone with another phone. I'm going to start from scratch. So let me run through the setup real fast and we will get back to talking about this phone. I'll be right back. Okay guys, the Pixel 10 is now set up. Like I said, typically when I get a new phone, I enjoy the process of starting from scratch. And I really enjoy the way Google set up the home screen, set the blue theme on the phone. I think that looks really cool. Really cool wallpaper here. We have our Google feed. Swipe up, we have the rest of the apps here. Yeah, this looks beautiful, guys. I love the way they set up this phone out of the box. But yeah, this is really cool. So let's do a quick size comparison here. We have our Galaxy S25 Ultra, which is honestly very similar to the iPhone 16 Pro Max's size. That's the phone I'm recording on right now, so I can't do a comparison with that. And then of course, this is the Google Pixel 9 Pro. And these two phones are essentially identical in size and even identical in dimensions. And weight is essentially the same too, but yeah, I cannot wait to keep playing around with this Google Pixel 10. I'm gonna make a bunch of videos on this phone, so make sure to subscribe if you have not already and like this video as well. I cannot wait to show you all more on this Google Pixel 10. All right guys, we are now outside just enjoying this beautiful new phone here. I just wanted to comment after using this for a few hours today. For one, the screen brightness is actually noticeable. I can definitely see a difference between this phone and the other Google Pixel 9 Pro, which is wild. I can't wait to see what the 10 Pro looks like. I know it only has a few or a couple of hundred more nits of brightness, but I can't wait to see how bright that screen looks. And I just want to comment on this color. This color is so beautiful. I am honestly infatuated with it. This is so cool. I just wish that phone manufacturers between Apple and Samsung and even Google, they made their Pro phones of colors that are this gorgeous. I just don't get it why these companies don't do it. It's very unfortunate, but I'm very much enjoying the way this screen just brightens up like crazy and the color is just gorgeous. I also finished up my eSIM configuration and I also configured my home screen. So I just went ahead and used the Google Pixel AI wallpaper creator, which I'll show you guys how to get to that really quick. Hold down home screen, click on wallpaper and style. So right here, choose more wallpapers. And then you choose AI wallpaper. Now what I did, I just chose terrain and I chose surreal beach shades of blue. And that is how that particular AI made my wallpaper. So let me know guys down below if you use this AI wallpaper creator option. I really like the way it works on the Google Pixels. And as you see here, these are just a bunch of different wallpapers it was essentially coming out with. So this is just a bunch of different wallpapers it made. So the thing about the Google Pixels, man, I really like all of the AI features. And that is something you have to think about when you compare this phone versus an iPhone, for example. The iPhone right now doesn't have AI features, essentially. Samsung, they're doing pretty good with their features, especially since on Samsung, it integrates Gemini pretty well. But yeah, Google, they really know what they're doing. Now, a couple of things that I forgot about that were great on the Pixels. The speech to text is ridiculous. Let me do this. Let me grab myself my own phone and then let's just do this. So I'm working on my Google Pixel 10, period. I really enjoyed this device and you can't really beat it. I'm very excited to see what the Google Pixel 10 Pro looks like compared to this. And I'm very curious if it is worth the money. I don't even think I needed to say period earlier. That's how good the transcription works. I love the transcription on Google Pixel phones. It is absolutely ridiculous. Along with call screening, I've already had calls screened today. So make sure guys that whenever you get your Pixel phone, you go inside of your phone's settings and just look through the settings. I have caller ID and spam detection on. They have a new scam detection beta feature. But then of course they have the call screen feature. Now I turned mine to maximum protection, but you can play around with it and choose different options just based on what you think is good for you. But yeah, I really enjoy the call screening feature on this phone. Even though Samsung and iPhones have it, I still think that the Google Pixel does it the best. Just, it sounds the most natural on the other person's line. Whenever it's talking to the other person, it just sounds the most natural. So yeah, guys, those are a couple of things I noticed. This Pixel 10, it feels very fast. I have not tried the cameras yet. That's one area where there has been some concern, honestly, with this particular phone because Google went backwards. Yes, they gave us the telephoto lens on the base model, but at the same time, they decreased the quality of the other two lenses, which is your main wide lens and your ultra wide lens. And I believe it's actually 50% smaller of a sensor on the main camera lens. Correct me if I'm wrong down below, guys, but that's a pretty big adjustment. I'm excited to try it out. I will be recording a lot of videos in B-roll and A-roll this weekend. So keep an eye on my uploads and I will have a lot more content on this phone. And then also on the 10 Pro when it comes in early next week as well. The cameras are a huge point of emphasis on this review. Now this particular phone actually maxes out at 20x. So yeah, I don't know. We'll play around with it, we'll test it, and I will let you guys know. I am also currently working on a first things you need to do with your Pixel video, so that should be out here in the next couple of days. Anyways, guys, let's jump back at the table and finish this video out. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching Josh's Way of Life.